Let me just preface this next part by saying that I'm gonna be really upset if this isn't any good, because literally everyone on YouTube is raving about this, and I had already written this brand off, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it another try. In today's video, I am going to be doing a full face using new products that I've recently purchased. Some of them you've seen in haul videos and others I haven't shown online at all, and I haven't even tried yet, so it'll be kind of like a first impressions too. Some things I've played with maybe once or twice, and I'm definitely going to be using that Pat McGrath palette again. Like I said, I've spent a really pretty penny on that, so I'm getting as much use out of it as possible. And I'm also really excited for this lip combo because I have found like the perfect product to give me that Instagram like celebrity nude glossy lip that I've seen so much over the years but haven't been able to come up with the perfect formula. But I feel like I finally nailed it, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. So if you guys want to see the look, it's gonna be a journey. We're gonna figure this out together, or me by myself as I do this video. Keep on watching. I already have my eyebrows on. I figured that's pretty boring and I use the same stuff all the time anyway. I will have a brow routine coming up on my channel if you guys are specifically interested in how I do them. Today they're a little bit dark, but it's all good. So I'm gonna start with my primer. This is the KKW Beauty one, and I'm gonna put that all over the lid. I'm taking the Pat McGrath palette and I'm starting with the color Entrapment, which is the lighter of the two browns in the palette, and I'm gonna put that all over the crease. And then I go in with another brush that doesn't really have any eyeshadow on it, and I blend out that crease color. I haven't tried that dark brown yet called Disobedient, so I'm going to put that in the crease as well. Oh yeah, that's definitely giving me a lot more depth. I'm going to stop there. I don't know how far and I want to bring it yet. And then I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to do another halo eye. Don't judge me. So I'm going to do this purple again. This is Extreme Aubergine. And I'm going to take that on a flat brush, flat packing brush. And I think that with that Fenty primer on there, it's going to be even stronger. Like, this does not need any help, trust me, because I don't think I had on Fenty when I did my last video. But basically, I saw this eyeshadow look on YouTube. I'll link to it down below. But I was like, oh my god, it made her eyes look huge. So I was like, oh my god, this is so fun, especially with these lashes that I want to try, which are, you know, Instagram eyelashes. I'll show you guys in a bit, but I just thought that for those lashes, I really need to keep the center of the eye looking really open. But yeah, look at this purple. Ugh. It's so freaking good. It's like not even right how good this purple is. And I'm gonna just kind of soften those edges out on both sides. And even here, I'm gonna put some concealer on now down the center just to brighten that up again, because one side is a little bit brighter than the other. And I'm just gonna put it on the center of the eye where I'm gonna be placing that lighter color. I do that like looking down trick to stamp it up top, so I know how high I need to bring the color. If you feel like Bob Ross when he's doing those, when he's painting water and he does that reflection down the middle, the reflection of the center of the moon, then you're doing it right. Next, I'm going to take this color right here called Astral Luna Gold, and I'm going to pat that right on top of the concealer. Kind of wish I had an eyeshadow on underneath, like on top of the concealer, because this glitter is kind of like a top coat. You can see through it and see what's underneath. But I'm going to try just to fade it out on the sides. and that really, really pops. And you know, something that I've been wanting to say about these eyeshadows, because I've been noticing it on other videos, is that I feel like the cameras that we use for filming can't truly pick up how beautiful these palettes are and how beautiful the shimmers are. It's just a totally different experience in person. I'm gonna get closer, you guys can see that. It's like, just, I know it's not gonna look as sparkly as it does in real life, and it's such a shame. Oh, it's such a good color. Before I clean up the fallout, I'm gonna do a little brow bone highlight, and I'm taking this color right here, which is Skin Show Divine Glow. I'm moving on to the skin, and I'm gonna be using the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I've used this about 2 or 3 times already, and this is like my new special occasion option. It gives me just that little bit of coverage. Oh my gosh, it's spilling again. I thought it was like over that. You know, like when things build up with pressure and then when you open them they start spilling? That happened a little bit just now, but I thought we were like over that. But anyway, I just apply it directly to my face like this, and then I take a brush and blend it out. And the one that I use is this Fenty Beauty foundation brush, which, like, if you guys don't have this brush, definitely add it to your list. It's, ever since I got it, it's been my go-to. I just love the way the bristles are placed or cut. I'm not sure how they make this particular brush, but it's just amazing because you can blend literally along the entire side of the brush, because the bristles start from short and they get longer and longer, so it's like this full blend. It's hard to explain but it's just a really good brush. Anyway, so like I was saying, yes, this is my new go-to special occasion foundation because I don't feel like I have on a very heavy foundation on that's gonna look cakey. It's not thick at all, and I personally don't need a lot of coverage. I just need to even out my skin tone, and I tend to go in anyway with my concealer, so that's where I would have the most coverage, under the eye. And I have a new concealer that we're gonna try together, and my shade in this is also part of the reason why I like it, because I feel like it's really good since my face is super pale. This 4 Warm Olive definitely helps bridge the gap between my neck and my chest. Now I'm like really excited because the next few products I actually haven't tried at all, so let's do this. Even though I'm kind of feeling like for my concealer I do want to start with something a little bit pink, which is this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Macadamia. Just a little bit because it's a little bit peachier, and I don't think the other concealer, because I swatched it on my hand, I don't think it's peach. I think the other concealer is a little more yellow, so I just want to make sure I neutralize my circles a little bit. Let me just preface this next part by saying that I'm gonna be really upset if this isn't any good, because literally everyone on YouTube is raving about this, and I had already written this brand off, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it another try. So it is KKW Beauty, and it is their new concealer. So, you know, the Kim Kardashian makeup line, I was one of those people that was super hyped for it, and when she came out with her contour kit, I had to have it immediately. So I paid, I don't know, it was like $50, and then when I got it, it was like nothing of what I expected it to be. It like completely blended away. It was just, you guys already know the drama if you were on YouTube around the time that concealer came out, that contour kit. But everyone loved the concealer for the most part, so I got one in shade 6. I didn't get the kit. I just got this and the brightening powder, which people also said was amazing. So we're gonna see. So I'm gonna try the concealer, and yeah, this one's like definitely on the yellow side. So for like the darkness, you need something a little peachy, and then you can go in with something like this to give you that highlighted look. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna just press that in. It's like not as heavy as other things that I've been using, like the Tarte Shape Tape, which I've been, you know, looking for a replacement. All right, Kim, I'm not mad yet. So Charlotte Tilbury just got to Sephora. Super excited because I can actually go in store and play with the product and see what I want. And one of the items that had been on my wish list forever was the Hollywood contour wand. And you know, I'm not going to be too mad if I got the wrong color, because at Sephora you can exchange, return, no problem. So I got medium dark. So I think I should have gotten the other one, but maybe this one will work. But oh, I'm so excited. I've heard like so many good things, and it just sounded like something that would be right up my alley, because I do love to contour with a cream product. So this seemed gorgeous. Here it is. The applicator is a sponge tip, which I've heard a lot of complaints about, but it's all right because I'm gonna blend it with my foundation brush. Okay, so here's the color. It's pretty dark, and I'm gonna put that along the hairline. It might be okay. I just typically like a darker contour and then like blend that out. So I was hoping to get that with this. So I'm back with the Fenty brush. Yeah, this is totally gonna work. Thank God. I don't want to return it. Or it was more that I didn't want to be wrong about the color. You could definitely make that subtle. I can even put a little bit more. I like to go on the temple as well. Hopefully I don't get carried away, but it's a very thin texture. So it's not like a stick foundation. It's even easier to blend than that, even though I don't consider stick foundations to be hard to blend. But it's even easier than that, if it makes any sense. So yeah, I definitely put in too much. I should have stopped at the first layer, but it's fine. I got my beauty blender. I definitely need to keep experimenting with that. I might have to get the lighter color because I kind of went in, but we'll see about that. But for now, I'm going to set my concealer, and I'm using the Huda Beauty baking powder and banana bread. I'm taking this beauty blender puff and I'm loading that up with the powder, and I've already used this a couple of times as well, and I love it. I think it's so good. It just picks up powder perfectly. It's brilliant, honestly. So I'm going to do that under the eye, make sure I don't have any creasing first, and I'm just gonna press that in. It's so good. It does the job. The shape is just right. And yeah, you can use any powder puff, but I bought it and I don't regret it. So if you guys just want to get something new, you can try this. It just, look at it. It's just flawless. I have another powder, and this one I haven't tried yet, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in medium. And this I've heard so many people rave about that I had to try it. So let's do this. See if I can open it. So I'm gonna pick some up, and I'm really curious. Like I said, everybody raved about it. I don't know if I'll be able to tell, but I'm using this to like dust the bake off and set. It just seems like a regular powder for now. It's not doing anything else. Now we're going in with the KKW Beauty brightening powder, and I got shade 2. We're gonna use this under the eye, and this is a pink tone. So I'm really curious to see if it is noticeable, because people are like so shook by this powder. I was like, all right, let's see if I'm shook. So I go right in here. It's adding like a little bit of a sheen actually. Can you guys tell the difference? I gotta look at it in another mirror. Yeah, it's like slightly brighter, but kind of pissed. I don't really see the difference. It's just like a little bit brighter, but I don't know. I'm mad. Look, at least the concealer was good, you know? Can't complain about the concealer, but this powder, y'all could have kept that. Let's see if we can at least do 2 for 3, because I have another KKW Beauty product. She had, I think it was like 50% off or something, or 30% off. There was a sale recently, and so that's why I picked up a bunch of the stuff. So this is the bronzer, or the powder contour, in contour number 5. And there was a specific shade in the medium contour kit that everybody was raving about. So I was like, all right, this looks close to that color, because of course it has a different name. Let's try this. All right, I'm not mad at it. Okay, so we are 2 for 3. I can definitely keep using it. It's not too orange. It's not a heavy powder. It just glides right on. Now it's time to melt all of those powders we just tried onto the skin with some Fix Plus. While that settles in, I'm gonna go back and finish up the eyes, and I am going to use the browns again and the purple on the lower lash line. Now it's time for mascara. I already grabbed the lashes, but no, I gotta put mascara on first. And this is the latest acquisition that I made. It's the Glossier Lash Slick. This one is one of those like tubing mascaras. It's good for very natural looks. It's a great alternative for waterproof mascara if you cannot stand the way waterproof mascara feels, but you want those, you know, long-lasting benefits. This is a good option. It gives you really natural lashes, in my opinion. It just makes them darker. But since I'm putting on false lashes, I don't need a dramatic lash, because trust me, the ones that I'm about to put on have all the drama that I need. And actually I should have put on some black eyeliner. I forgot. But I'll do that in a bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on since the lashes I'm using have a thicker lash band, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. I still really like this, and I've never been a liquid liner person, so Fenty totally converted me. It's just a really good length, and I'm not doing a wing or anything. It's literally just lining so that I can conceal the lash band. It's time for falsies, and I'm trying the new Baddie B lashes from Jenny69 here on YouTube, Jenny69, and I got the style called Baddie, which is super wispy and dramatic. The lash glue that I'm using is the House of Lashes glue in dark, and I just had to give it a shout out because literally I refuse to do my lashes without it. It's that good. Now it's time for highlight, and this one has been on my wish list forever. Okay, it is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Mean Money Hustler Baby. I have all of the other ones from the permanent line, the original launch, and this one I finally picked up. So I'm super excited because this one is, I feel like, one of the most popular options. So I really want to see what it looks like. I'm dipping into both. this one has just that right hint of warmth and gold that is just perfect for my skin tone, so it doesn't feel like too icy. We're extra close now, and now it is time for the lip combo that I've been so excited about, okay? And it starts with this lipstick right here. It's another Charlotte Tilbury product, and it is her lipstick in Nude Kate. This is that perfect golden nude. It's a little bit peachy. Let me put it on. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about, but it's that Instagram nude lip. I've been like searching high and low, and I think I finally got it. So this lip already is like, yes, I love this nude, but I'm about to take it to the next level with this lip gloss right here. Okay, it is by Pat McGrath, and I promise you guys I am not on the Pat McGrath payroll. I wish I was on the Pat McGrath payroll, but this is the gloss in the shade Blitz Gold. This is all gold glitter, you guys. It's suspended in a clear base, but it just looks straight up gold in the tube. But when you put it on, it's sheer, and then it has like this gorgeous gold shimmer to it. And I should have just applied it by itself so you guys could really see it, but I don't think the camera will ever capture how brilliant it really is. It's just one of those things where you just gotta trust me that this is amazing and you need it. So I'm just gonna top it, but it's just gonna give it a really nice glow, but it won't change the color. But God, it's so good. Oh, and it kills me to get lipstick on the applicator, but what can you do? I feel like the perfect brown lip liner, like nude, it's just gonna set it off even more. So I am so excited, and I'm telling you guys, if you get anything, get that lip gloss. I tried to put it on my Instagram, but you just have to see it in person. It's so pretty. But yeah, guys, this is the final look. So tell me, guys, did this give you life or not? Let me know down in the comments. I will leave links to everything that I use in the description box, as well as links to all of my social media, so you guys can go follow me on there if you'd like to. And I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.